After I moved, I decided that I still wanted to do a motorhome, and I decided that I still needed a building. So I decided to build a second pole barn. There were some things I learned with that first one. One, I made it tall, but I didn't make it quite tall enough. I could get the motorhome inside, but just barely. And that motorhome didn't have an air conditioner on it, and I wouldn't have been able to get it in there if it did. So I either had to go a lot taller or forget about the height of the building. When you put these things up, you kind of learn that the taller it is, the expense goes up pretty quick. So when I built the second building, I gave up the idea of pulling the motorhome inside the building, and I made it shorter. I don't remember exactly, but the first one was, I think, 11 feet to the bottom of the trusses on the inside. The second one was about 9 feet. The first one was 44 by 64, and the second one was 56 by 30. The ground was sloped where I built the second one about 2 feet from front to back. In order to avoid digging out that much dirt and bringing in fill and all of that, I had an awning put on the front one so that we could just leave the slope in the ground. And I really like that. And if I ever build another building, I'll put an awning on the front of it again like that. It's nice to be able to just pull in, not open any doors, and be underneath something. I like concrete. I'd much rather have concrete than grass. Outside of that, I like gravel. Not even rather have gravel than grass. My wife really gives me a bad time about how much concrete I pour everywhere I go. This was no exception. We poured $11,000 worth of concrete for this building. I think it was about $6,000 for the insulation. I should have done that myself, but I felt like I didn't have time. I was doing a bunch of other projects at the time, so I had someone do it. And it was about $2,500 to have the electrical put in. All in all, this building cost $36,000 or $37,000. Wasn't as big as the other building, but it was better. It was insulated. The electricity was better. The awning was better. And the inside workspace was 32 by 30, which is, for me, a pretty good size. Now, I didn't have the second motorhome yet when I was working on that building. And I was doing a lot of other real work being work for money. But I did finally get one. I paid $3,000 for the second motorhome, which was too much. And I paid $600 for the first motorhome, which was about right. They were in about the same condition. I realized that about 3 more years has gone by since I gave the other motorhome away, moved, built the new building, acquired the second motorhome. And I hadn't even done anything to the second motorhome yet. All I had done is spent most of my time putting up the building. And then we moved again. That's it. Thanks for watching.